What's good, everybody? Did you think you missed us? Well, you didn't. We're here. A little late, but we're here. Hey, Cholo, how are you?
I'm doing good, sisters. Thank you so much for having me on. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you.
Yes, thank you for coming on. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been live at all, but it's been a minute since we've been on here together, too. So good to see
So
you.
yeah, no, good to see you. Where have you been?
I have been, I've kind of been all over the place. I've been taking care of everything, it feels like, in the family. So I've been moving my mom. I had a minor surgery in between times. So I've been like on the mend, healing, had my first appointment today, follow up, and said 2 more weeks, take 2 more weeks off, and then I'll be released back to full duties. So, not that that means anything. I've been doing full duties pretty much as it is, but uh, it's all good.
What oh, uh what's it like going to the hospital now? Like I haven't been to the hospital in a while. So the last time I went to the hospital, it's been a few years, and they still required you to wear a mask.
Okay, so that's it. That's funny you say that or you ask that because I had planned on making an entire video on this because of our particular area and hospital. Okay, so no offense to any of the nurses or doctors at Salinas Valley Memorial. This used to be our prestigious heart center hospital of the whole Monterey County. And it's like going, MASH, right? The show MASH.
Of course.
Hey,
Of
well,
course.
it's like an episode of MASH. You pull up, there's still tents set up. So you have to go through tents. If you go to the ER, you have to
Okay.
get cleared through tents, like three different tents before you even enter a hospital room. And your room is shared just with like a poster separating you from the next person in a chair next to you. And most of the posters are torn and taped together with duct tape. It's wild.
What? Okay, okay. You said you got to go through tents. What's in the
Yeah.
tents? What's in the tents?
They're just like pop up tents like you would rent for a party, right? Like
Okay.
okay, so in the tents, there's medical equipment. They're logging you in, checking your insurance, taking your temperature, checking your blood pressure, doing all that stuff. Like, I guess registering you and making sure you don't have any symptoms that are, you know, supposedly contagious or something like that. But you have to go through a process of the tents before you can even get into the building. So it's,
Mm,
I prefer, honestly, to go to the county hospital. So if I have my choice, I might take me to Natividad. I don't even want to go to Salinas Valley. But
wow.
fortunately, my surgery took place in a surgery center. I highly recommend if you have an operation that they do in a surgery center, go there instead of the hospital. They're like hands on, more personable. You have your own like private area, even though, it's still a small quarters, it's more of a private room. Um, I really do not enjoy going to our local hospital anymore.
Okay.
Not that I
Okay.
ever enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
Right. It's not like you went there for to have a good
Yeah.
time.
Right.
So
Right.
I
Good to
yeah,
see you
I
guys.
I got Kaiser.
Okay.
So like I said, I went to the hospital. I don't know. It's been a few years. Maybe
Mhm.
2022, maybe somewhere around there. 2020.
Okay.
No. Actually, no. It wasn't that long ago. No, it was. I think no, it was last year.
Hmm.
Was it? Shoot, last year or the year before. I don't really remember.
Hmm.
And there was no tents or anything like that. But they still required you to wear a mask.
Okay.
They still require. I walked in there with no mask or anything. They're like, sir, sir,
Hmm.
and I'm just kind of like looking around, like, sir, but that kind of like demeaning kind of sir, right? It's
Yes.
like there's a hey, sir, excuse me,
Right.
sir, stop. You need a mask. That
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to they're trying to make it seem like it's polite because they're calling you sir,
Yeah.
but in reality they're kind of like belittling you and stuff. But
See, you
like
know
I'm
what?
like, and I said I I don't have a mask. They're like,
Yeah.
we got some for
We
you.
got
Don't
you.
worry. We
Yeah.
got you. We're gonna
Got
hook
you.
you up. We're gonna
Right.
hook you up. So it's like,
Oh
okay.
gosh. Yeah, they do. I don't know. I guess that hospital, the Salinas Valley one, that's like I said, the heart center of this area. So that's where you go if you have any heart troubles. So I've been there with when my dad had his heart surgery, my grandpa, my grandma, now my mom's having some heart things. And that's the hospital that was treating my stepfather, giving him his chemo and stuff. So I feel like I know it, like the back of my hand right now, more than I care to.
Not that we're gonna turn this into a medical show, because I
No.
know we're gonna get into a few things, man.
Yeah.
Shouts to everybody that's in the chat
Yes.
class.
Good
That's
to see
for
you
everybody
guys.
tapping in. But I do want to ask this, Chan. What symptoms does one get that makes you believe you have an issue with your heart? Like that's kind of a rare thing, even though everybody always talks about heart. Oh
Hmm.
man, the heart, the heart, the heart. But I never hear about any symptoms to say like,
Hmm.
ooh, you might want to get your heart checked out. Like I've always heard like, different organs, this or that. Hey, it could be your liver, it could be this. I never heard anything of like, ooh, that could be your heart. What symptoms, since you've dealt with it in your family and you yourself, what symptoms come around where it's like, that could
Right.
be the corazon there?
Well, you know what? That's interesting that you ask because it's different for men and women, actually. For women, a lot of times, heart symptoms.
I see. You're trying
Yeah,
to get
I'm
You're
not
trying to
going
get
to.
canceled. You're trying to get canceled here
No,
tonight,
I'm
Jen.
not trying to. I'm not. I'm not. For women, a lot of times it can come off like you feel nauseous, like sick to your stomach. It can display itself. Now, this is not a medical diagnosis for anyone. Don't listen to me. I'm saying what I've noticed in my relatives. The women
Man,
felt nauseated.
that's okay. That's exactly where I was going. I was about to ask you, is that for the ladies, the feeling
Yeah,
nauseous? I don't think I've ever heard a man
right.
use the term, I feel nauseous.
Yeah.
If-
So,
I,
yeah,
I, I would love to hang out with the fellas and then one of the fellas say, like, I'm feeling nauseous.
I would love to see that too, right? Yeah, that's funny. So, actually, when I was with my mom and she said that to the nurse, she goes, I feel nauseous. And the nurse goes, is there a chance you could be pregnant? My mom goes, I'm in
Mm,
my 70s. No, there's no chance. So she's like, well, we
no,
have to ask. We have to ask. But nauseous, numbness on the left side. So, like numbness in
I
the
have
arm.
heard that. I've had
Mhm.
like the shoulder or the arm,
Mm,
something like that. I think I
yeah.
have heard that. Yes.
Headache,
Okay.
um, swelling in the body, like you feel like you're retaining like a lot of water. Like if you pinch your skin and you feel like the finger marks don't go away right away, like you're retaining more water than normal. All of these like symptoms on top of each other were symptoms that became concerning.
Hmm.
And a headache. A headache was part of it also, like that did not let up. So
Do they catch that, or do you go and say, "Hey, I think there's something wrong with my heart"? I mean,
mhm,
that seems pretty deep for them. You're
yeah,
just not going to go get a regular checkup, and they're going to find something
no,
wrong with your heart, right?
no. I think personally, I think if you're not someone that follows up on your medical history and you go in displaying these symptoms, they're probably going to run a ton of tests on you to rule things out. But if you are someone like certain member of my family, for example, that has followed up with doctors and stayed on top of things, there's a long history of a heart issue. So if they see that in your record, they're most likely going to jump right to that because their worst fear is going to be a heart attack, right? Like that's normally something that pushes you up ahead of anyone else in the emergency room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been wanting to schedule a checkup. Like I said, I haven't been to the doctors in years, but or not years. I don't know. Yeah, about a year and a half. I should go get a checkup.
You should. You should.
I
And
should.
let me say this for the, I'm going to put this gently for you guys. Don't worry about the exam that you gentlemen used to have to get.
Mhm.
That's no longer a thing. There's a different way of checking for prostate issues. So you don't have to be
Mm.
examined in that manner. I'll keep it PG. You
Did
just
you
have,
did everybody hear that? You guys,
yes,
you
gentlemen,
guys. Yes.
please.
Okay. I
Yeah,
get where we're
yeah.
going with this.
You don't have to
Okay.
be violated. Just there's other means of checking up on your prostate. So make sure you do that.
So, message of the day: check your prostate out, fellas.
Yes, yes, exactly. Do that. But like I said, I'm not a medical, you know, professional. I'm just saying what I've noticed. But I don't know. It's if I feel like something shifted big time with medical stuff here, anyways. And it was right before, the shutdown and all that, the COVID thing. But
Mhm.
even with making a simple doctor's appointment, I'm not, this is no joke. I called to make my daughter an appointment. I can't get
Okay.
her an appointment until next year for a physical.
Wow.
So they're like, well, we don't have anything until September 21st. I'm like, okay, perfect. 2026.
Holy smokes.
And this is the regular. This is like what I'm experiencing for my appointments. The surgery I had, I waited 8 months for that date to come up.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. Dang, maybe I should schedule it now so I could have it, at
if I
Christmas
were
of next
you,
year.
yeah, yeah, Merry Christmas. So I would get it taken
Wow.
care of though, for real.
Okay.
I don't know if I can't imagine it's just this area. I would imagine it's everywhere. But take care of things, make your appointments ahead of time because it's hard to get in. It's hard to be seen. I don't have Kaiser. I have Blue Shield. Kaiser is more like in the San Jose area. I know there's a lot of Kaiser
Mm,
there, but I
wow.
don't
Which
know.
I think Blue Shield is better. I that's what I've
Really?
heard. I'm not sure if it is or isn't.
Yeah, long time waiting for months just for a checkup. Okay, Denise says the same thing for her. So yeah, it must be everywhere, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just go get hit by a car and then say like, "Hey, give me a checkup while you're at it." I just got hit
Yeah,
by a moped or something.
exactly. You'll get seen first for something like that, for real.
I'll
Get seen
I'll
to
get seen first. Never mind the person in the moped that's bleeding out, but check on me. I'm the victim.
right.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. You probably have lawyers pulling over and showing up and everything if they see an accident. I actually saw that the other day. There was a car accident
Mm,
and my daughter saw it. So she was all freaked out. She's a new driver. So she pulled over and she's like, are you okay? She's like, Mom, I couldn't believe it. There was a guy already there helping. And I thought he was like maybe a doctor or a nurse or something. He was a lawyer handing the guy his card.
oh, great.
I'm like, oh, those scoundrels.
Oh, that is so great. Gosh, that is so great. He's
Yeah,
there on the ground, broken back and everything. You just go
yeah.
and you just
There's no problem.
tuck the business card into his shirt pocket right there as he's screaming in agony and says, "Don't
Yeah,
worry, scream even louder. He'll help
he
you.
really
He'll
did,
help the case." Oh,
right?
I love that. Oh, I
Imagine.
love that.
He probably was. Lawyers, I've heard some crazy lawyer stories. That would make a good series, actually. Crazy lawyer stories.
Yeah, that'd be something.
It would.
There's probably a channel out there. I don't know, but
I bet there
that'd be
is.
some good stuff. Yeah, that'd be some really good stuff to listen to. So,
Yeah, I bet there is. So you had a busy weekend. How are you feeling? Good? Everything good?
yeah. I'm better now. The soreness has gone away. I did have this YouTube fight. Um, we were supposed to go in there and get it with everybody.
Hmm.
I did not get a chance to get it with everybody,
Hmm.
which is probably better for my health. Shout outs to Snowman. He reached out to me the day after on Sunday.
Okay.
I did not get to share the ring with him.
Hmm.
Like I said, seeing him in there with Conrad. Shouts to Mikey and Conrad, man, and because I did get in the ring with them. Um, Snowman reached out to me the following day and gave me my props
Hmm.
and chopped it up with him a little bit. Good dude right there. And I was just like, dog, you got skills, man. You got some skills, big dog. Would I would I have gotten in the ring with him after I saw him with Conrad? I was like, damn, this dude. First of all, when I first saw him, when I first rolled up, I was like, this dude is built like a ton of bricks, man. Like, gosh, darn it. I told Conrad, Mile High Hustle. Shout
Hmm.
outs to him, man.
Oh, hi.
That's such a good dude right there, man.
Mhm.
I told him, I said, hey, dog, soften him up for me, man. Soften
Um,
him up for me,
Never that
man.
move.
Yeah, man. Don't go in there thinking about yourself. Go in there thinking about me, man. You know what I mean? I
Right?
gotta get in the ring with that dude. And I didn't know he was the one that I knew nothing about.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, me too.
as soon as the bell rang, you were just able to see that this guy moves differently. He's got skills. I didn't find out till the day after when he reached out to me, telling
Mhm.
me that yeah, he grew up boxing.
Oh, wow.
That he hadn't done it in a while, but
Hmm.
that this motivated him to get back into it and get back into shape.
Hmm.
And I'm like, oh, hey man, good for you, man, good for you. Hey, do it because heck, oh, you're looking good, you're moving fine,
Yeah.
for a big dude, and
Hmm.
would I have gotten in the ring with him? Yeah, I would have. Would it have been the best thing for me? No, I don't think it would have been the best thing for me. But nonetheless, I went a few rounds with Chicano Tube and went a few rounds with Mile High Hustle and yeah, we pretty much ran out of time.
Hmm.
Um, and that was basically the end of it. And it was yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. It was like everything was kind of rushed, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, that was the only thing, we get there and it's like, all right, let's hurry up and do this, let's hurry up and do that, let's hurry up and do it. It's like didn't really get a chance to stretch or warm up or anything of that sort. It was guys like, hey, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. We gotta do this, we gotta
Right.
do that, we gotta do that, because we only had so much time.
Okay.
And it took me a while to warm up. It
Mm.
took me a while to warm up. So a few rounds in there with Chicano Tube, I felt a little warm. When we got out the first time, then I felt the energy coming. I'm like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to do this, and I'm seeing the two heavyweights throw down, and I'm
Hmm.
like, man, beat the crap out of each other because I know I'm going in there with you guys. So beat the crap out of each other.
Right? Oh my gosh.
I I I knew I definitely wanted to get in there with Conrad for sure.
Hmm.
Um, I'm not completely satisfied. I think him and I probably could have done more and pushed each other to another level.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't think he's satisfied. I'm not satisfied um, with 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 what him and I did. You
Okay.
know, um,
Okay.
but eh, just him in there, the way he moves,
Mhm.
everything. Gosh, man, that guy. he's picked up so much in such little time. It's
Mhm.
crazy just how, he moves around and how he was able to hold his own against the snowman. I'm really, really, really impressed with
Really?
Comrade, man. Shout outs to him. And
Oh,
he reached out to me the following day. Him and I chopped it up a little bit as well too. So
all right. Nice. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Yeah. Fighting
but
words.
yeah,
So you.
the thing that hurt the most was like the back of my neck,
Mhm.
like in between my shoulder blades. That was probably what was sore the most. Still is a little bit sore, moving my head around,
Mhm.
but getting better and better every day.
Okay, good. What is that like? What do you do? Like, do you have a, I don't know, like a routine that you do to recover from a boxing match? Is there anything that you typically do right after?
That I do?
Hmm.
No.
Okay.
There are things you should do. Yeah, there are things you should do but that I do, no.
Okay.
No, I come home, I take a freezing cold shower, maybe I'll take a cold bath, but
Hmm.
no, I'll just take a cold shower and just lay
Yeah.
down.
Get back.
That's,
Okay.
just relax. That's about
Yeah,
it.
I know. So that's
Uh,
what I was going to ask you too. So you said something about warming up. When I was watching the Canelo fight, he kept doing something with his jaw. I don't know if you guys saw this as well, but it was driving me crazy. He kept doing this crazy movement with his jaw. Like, and
th-
someone that was watching it with me is like, "Oh, he's like he's prepping his jaw like to get hit, like he's stretching his jaw."
oh
Like it looks
yes,
like
yes.
he's geeked out. It looks like he was
Yeah.
on one. But
Yeah, yeah,
is this
yeah.
like an exercise?
Yeah, when you start like opening your mouth and like
Mhm.
stretching your jaw out and stuff.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, getting ready to take hits.
All right. Okay. Got it. Got it. Well, that
But
is good.
yeah, that's what my weekend consisted of, and it was cool. It was cool. Um, that's the second time. That's the second time I met Comrade. And this time around, I thought, him and I really connected, and yeah, it's a good brother right there, man.
That's good. That's what's up. That's good to hear. That's right. Good to hear. So, I know you caught the
Mm,
announcement. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to make something clear because
Mm.
I don't want anybody to attack Conrad. Um, that's right. I almost forgot. I want to make something very clear about Conrad. I had said something um, before this whole boxing event happened, right? And I said, the biggest disrespect you can give another man is by taking it easy on him, right? And I
Mhm.
still do believe that. Okay.
Okay.
Um, did Conrad hold back some of his punches when he was in there with me? Only he knows that answer.
Mm.
But I'm gonna tell everybody this: if I were in his position and I was, half a foot taller, 80 pounds heavier, had more skills, and I was in there with the little guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I saw an opening where I can just knock this dude's head off, or I could just break his ribs and puncture his lungs,
Yeah.
would I take that shot?
Mm-mm.
No,
Right.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Unless the dude was fighting dirty. If the guy was fighting
Yeah.
dirty, if he was trying to headbutt me, trying to put
Different
an
story.
elbow into my eye or low blow me or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, then yeah, I'd send the guy to the hospital. But if I were in Conrad's position and I
Mm-hmm.
were the bigger, more skillful, taller guy, and I saw that I could just ruin this guy's week, possibly month, would I
Mm-hmm.
do it? No, I
Right.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So did Conrad hold back a punch or two? Maybe,
Maybe.
probably. Do I feel disrespected? No. If I were in his position, I
You
would
would
have
have
done the
handled
same
it the
thing.
same.
I would have done the same thing. Yeah.
I
And
think.
there would have been no point. Like I said, if I were in his position, there'd be no point for me to do something like that. I would lose my dignity. I would lose,
Right.
like I said, unless that little dude had it coming. If that
Hmm.
little vato had it coming, then he had it coming, for something that he's doing. But there for me personally, it would bother me for who knows how long. I don't know if for the rest of my life, but it wouldn't be. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I feel like I would feel the same way. So
Yeah.
respects to him. Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. Everybody fighting each other, like all different.
I you know I had my mom there.
Shout out to your
I,
mom. That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had my mom there. Somebody asked me if that was my sister,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, that's my mom, my sister. No, that's my mom.
That's the.
And oh, okay, okay. And I was talking to gosh, man, I forgot homegirl's name. Goodness,
Mhm.
forgive me. But she was just like, oh, I started following you because I started talking to your mom, and she's over there, and with every time you get hit, she's all like,
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
oh, okay, and then when you hit somebody, she's all like, yes, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's
okay,
the mom.
mama,
Yeah.
yeah, my mom, she didn't want me to be in there. She
No.
didn't want me,
Ah.
but
Yeah.
but it
I
was
can
cool,
imagine.
but it was cool. I'm not a boxer. I know I didn't look great. I know I didn't look pretty. I know I didn't, nothing of that sort, none whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
Um, but you know what? My mom was proud of me. I sound like a little kid. Hey, my mom was proud of me. But my sons were proud of me. Um, if there's any victory I can take, I went the most rounds,
That's
and
cool.
that's about it. I was just I was just happy that my sons were there, that my mom
Yeah.
was there, my brother was there, and yeah, got to see a
That's
little bit of work get done. So
yeah. Yeah. I was definitely thinking that in the photos you posted on IG. I was like, that's a proud mom right there. That's a good pictures. So shout out to you for doing that and having your family there. That's what's up.
yeah, it
That's
was cool.
what's up. Yeah. Simone asked if Conrad hits hard.
Um,
Sure he does.
he caught me with like a stiff jab, like right in the eye. The corner of my eye right here is red.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
for a big dude, he moves so smooth in that ring. He's
Hmm.
he's picked he's picked up a lot of skills. He moves
Hmm.
so smooth in that ring, and yeah, you could feel his hits, and
Hmm.
especially when he had me up against the ropes, it's he
Hmm.
just puts his body on you, and he's a big dude.
Yeah.
It's like, gosh, sometimes you get in there with somebody a little bit slimmer, and you have a little bit of room to kind of hit some,
Right.
short little body shots. But not with him, he's on you, and it's like, you're like in a straitjacket. So,
Oh, I
but he's a
imagine.
good dude, classy guy. Much love to him, man.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was fun being in there with him.
Shout out to him. That's what's up. Yeah. I know, right? Denise says, shout out to your mom, Cholo. Yeah, I heard some of the ladies on the side shouting out who they were going for and people there having a good time. So that's fun. I mean, I'm glad you guys were able to do that. Yes, we are proud of you, Cholo. Always, always.
Yeah, there's different footage out there. I don't know what footage everybody has looked at.
Mhm.
Obviously, the main one was the Chicano Tube one. I was live on my channel as well,
Yeah,
but
that's
there's
so.
some there's some really good footage
Mhm.
from Pomona Soul Sounds.
Oh, okay.
I invited him. He's a YouTuber.
Hmm.
Um, some people might know him, some people might not, but he's a music channel.
Yeah.
Pomona, yeah,
So
Pomona Soul
sounds.
Sounds. If you guys go to his channel, in my opinion, as far as what footage is out there, in my opinion, he has the best
He's got
footage
it.
of
Okay.
the fights. Yeah,
Nice.
he's on the corner, and he picked up in my opinion, the best audio and the best footage that I've seen. Maybe there's somebody else out there with some other
Mhm.
footage that I know that I don't know about, but his footage is good. Conrad actually today shared his footage as well. Like, hey, you guys go check out this footage because this footage is really good.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll have to go check him out. That's cool. That is cool. So let's see. I know you caught the last roundtable and the
Mhm.
announcement that I wasn't going to be moving forward with it. And we talked, and I kind of wanted to hear what your thoughts were, and what do you have? What is your input?
Of you taking out a knife and stabbing the round table to death, Jen? Is that
After
what you're
much
asking me?
prayer and fasting, yes. I wanted to, honestly, after you say what you say, I'm gonna give a little something. Okay.
um, yes, I heard the news just like everybody else did. I was not made aware that the round table was coming to an end. And I didn't even hear it when it was live. I went to sleep early and I listened to it the following day. And immediately I reached out to you
Hmm.
and I was like, okay. And then you and I had our conversation. I don't know if you want me to
You
say,
know,
reveal now or just
yeah.
how we led up to this.
Let me just drop this little portion real quick, and then I would like you to do that. Yeah, I had. This is something I'd kind of been going back and forth on, uh, just dealing with a lot of stuff personally. Prayed about it, and I want to say this: like, I have such a respect and love for what was created with the round table, that
Mhm.
I really felt like if I can't give this 100%, like, it just came to me that day, like, I can't move forward with it. I have to make that clear. So that's kind of where that came from. And I do want to say that I am proud that the round table was always kept a respectable place and space, and never turned into anything corny like some people in other areas of YouTube. But
Well,
yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I chose you.
thank you.
That's why reasons why I chose you. You never really get out of pocket. You don't let people pump you up and make you get out of character, and I think that's a strong quality of yours.
Thank you.
And I saw that, and I was like, yeah, I've always wanted the round table to be a discussion. If
Hmm.
there's differences, that's cool. So
Hmm.
be it. We don't need to start degrading one another, we're not politicians.
Right.
Let's just talk. Let's have a conversation. If there's a disagreement. There's a disagreement, and I always enjoyed, even though even though we all agreed on one subject. I'm like, okay, you know what? Just for conversation purposes, I'm gonna make arguments
I
to
know you did.
challenge your stance. Even though I'm in complete agreement with you,
Hmm.
we're gonna make the conversation interesting, and
Yes.
I'm just not gonna just nod my head and be like, yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like, no, yes, you're right. I agree with you, but I'm gonna just find a way to disagree with you just to challenge your stance. So
Right.
I always enjoyed doing things like that just to make people think. Make
That's
people
important.
think on you stand on something, but let's dissect it. Why do you stand on that?
Right. Thank you, Family Radio. That's funny. I appreciate that. And I do remember that. It was like, when you would do that, it reminded me of having that one teacher or professor that would be like, no, let me challenge your mind, though. Think about it like this. So
so
let's
I
go ahead and,
so let me ask you, Jen. Let me ask
okay.
you first. Let me ask you first. How long were you tossing it around where you wanted to throw in the towel?
Well, I wouldn't put it like that, like throwing the
Okay.
towel. I meant like
Okay.
lovingly
Move on. Okay, move on.
move on or pass the baton or, something
Mm.
like that. I would say for several weeks, and I pondered upon seeking your advice, and I felt like I'm just going to be a bother and a pest, and I wasn't being rational because of things I was dealing with. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I feel like I should have went with my first thought of, reach out, talk, seek some guidance from the master,
From the sensei.
from the sensei. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. I feel like John Kreese from Cobra Kai.
Right.
No mercy.
Yeah. No mercy.
Okay. Okay. So you're tossing it around for a minute or two.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And when you came to your decision, you came to the decision that same day.
Well, that the night before, I really, I did pray about it that night really hard. And I kind of tossed and turned all night long. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I had a clear, literally a clear answer from God, just saying this is the right thing, do it now though, and respectfully, and just do it and move. Let's move on, move forward. Um, and I feel like that ended up being a good thing because something great has come out of that. A lot of great things, but now some great news has come out of it as well.
Mm,
Don't you think?
sure. Why not?
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Jen. I'm messing with you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So basically, I found out the following day as I'm trucking it super early in the morning, right? Super early in the morning, I seen ghosts on the highway and UFOs flying all over the place, all these weird trucker stories out there.
Right.
And I'm listening, and I'm like, I'm taking back. Wow, that's it. RIP to the round table. I immediately reached out to Jen. I chopped it up with her a little bit. And the round table is actually coming back. Um,
Yeah.
there is something involved, though. We'll get to that in a second. So I will be taking over the round table.
Yeah. You
I
guys
will
do
be
that?
taking. Yeah, she's throwing me the baton.
Yeah.
Okay. People say passing the baton, but that's not what she's doing. She's actually chucking at me, trying to hurt me with it.
No.
So she's throwing the baton to me.
Yeah.
Um,
Very
is
good.
there how
You're
come I
ready
can't
to
see
go.
the
He
oh
says,
no
no
dictator?
dictator.
I
The
can't even
dictator's
see
back.
the comments. I think I have the
Really?
comments turned off. Yeah, let me see. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I have it on private chat.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Okay, now I can see you guys. All
Okay.
right, I'm sorry. I couldn't see the comments. So no, I'll be taking over the roundtable.
Yes.
Um, few things when it comes to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick to my word. For anybody who doesn't know what's going on my channel, my Cholo Trucker channel. All my other channels, nothing has changed. But my Cholo Trucker channel for the year of 2025, I had said that I'm gonna remain silent, and I'm only doing a live
Mhm.
um, at the beginning or the end of every quarter.
Right.
So if anybody has watched my Cholo Trucker channel, you'll notice I'm not saying a word. Yeah, I just have either music or some message
Mm-hmm.
from some verse, some audio verse or something. They've demonetized my channel completely. So for that reason, which is fine.
Yeah.
Um, so I want to stick to my word.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I made that word to myself that that's what I'm gonna do for the year 2025. So January of 2026
Okay.
will be the return of the roundtable. So
Yes.
I want to go ahead and announce that we will be coming back with the roundtable. I
So
can't wait. I love having conversations and chopping it up and getting people's different input and all. And
yes.
so yeah, the
So
roundtable is not gone. It's just taking a sabbatical.
right. That's like so good to hear. I know so many people are going to be relieved and be like, okay, cool. This was meant to be. And the dictator's back. And I
Absolutely,
can't wait to see what you
absolutely.
have. And it's kind of cool that you had this time to build up, you know what I mean? Until
Mm,
January and start fresh because we don't know what or who you're coming with and how that's going to be. So it's very exciting. Yeah.
yeah. More time to give me to think just how to be a more of a dictator.
Yeah.
More of just controlling and power. So yeah.
Yeah. I'm
But for
excited.
those but for those who don't know, Jen and I were in agreement of this the
Mhm.
very next day. Were we
Yeah.
not, Jen? It was the very
Yeah.
next day, right?
It was the
And
very
that's
next
been
day. And
I
didn't
think
I
that's been
tell you,
like
like,
3 weeks ago.
yeah, I was like, yeah, thank God we, I'm just, after we talked, I felt such a sense of, that's why I had my answer right away because that's what was meant to be. That's what was meant to be.
Will Paul Gigacho join the round table? Says Postura Cafe. Hey, I don't like that vato, homie. Okay, you tell him I said that, Holmes.
Oh
Paul's a,
no.
Paul's a good dude, man. Paul
Yes.
Paul is a good dude. He
Yes.
jumps on my wrestling channel every now and then, but
God bless
he's
it.
busy
Yeah.
being a nerd over there trying to get an education. I'm like,
Oh wow.
guy,
Okay.
oh god, oh stop, Jen. Don't give him any props. He's like that. He's like that guy that's in the front yard fixing that car for like 2 years. Where it's like, okay, guy, this car isn't going anywhere. Go
Yeah.
try fixing something else, man. Try fixing something else. Shout out to Paul. That's my guy
Yeah.
right
No, no. That's good. Good for him. Good for him. First dictator, president, now Cholo, right? I
there.
mean,
Yes.
we'll see. I mean, I think we're gonna have to wait and see on everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be doing all the tweaks and tightening up every bolt and everything I need to do. So yeah,
Yeah.
will I have people on? Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
I don't want to reach out to anybody right now. It's just a
Right.
little bit too soon, but
Yeah. You have
we
plenty of
just yeah, we just wanted to come on here and give that announcement that
time. Right.
that Jen and I actually agreed on the very next
Mhm.
day after that final roundtable.
Yeah.
So
Literally. Yeah.
yeah,
That is it. That is it. Yeah. And I wanted to make clear too. I mean, people. I think some people thought like I was quitting altogether, like just gonna go gallop off into the, you know, distance.
go
I'm
bake some
still,
muffins.
yeah, I still, I mean,
Okay,
I bake muffins still, but I'm still gonna do
okay,
my thing.
okay.
Yeah, but probably made some chicks mad right now. Yeah, I'm still in the kitchen, but I'll do this too. Um, I'm gonna do some things on YouTube still, and I'm still gonna be doing some of the same, but I'm going to incorporate some of my everyday life and some of my faith and sort of how I'm walking through that in real life. So I have an idea of what that looks like, but I'm not, none of that's like nailed down exactly. And I'm still going to have people come on live every now and then, but nothing like the round table, you guys. That's a special place on its own. So I'm so excited that it will be coming back on Cholo Trucker channel, right? On,
Yes,
in
yes.
general.
Hey, Spanx. I see what you put right there. Conejo and Fred to bring them back. Um, those vatos gotta pay me, homie. Those vatos gotta pay. Those vatos gotta pay me to be on, man. You
I
know?
love cooking. Yeah. You're gonna make people pay in now. I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Shout outs. Beautiful mountain. Spanks knows what I'm talking about. Beautiful mountain,
Okay.
baby.
That's right. There you go. Yes, yes. It was always fun, always a good time. And now you guys see it's gonna be back and very exciting, I'm sure. So I'm excited to see what you
Yeah.
have in store. But I wanted everyone to hear that announcement so the waiting is not any longer. Everyone knows it's going to be back in the hands of the dictator. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be fun. The way I'm doing my channel this year, Spanks, that's right. 90640, baby. That's right, man. Shoot. Oh, I got it right there. Um, Beautiful mountain. Spanks knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The way I've been doing my channel this year, I'm gonna tell everybody it's been tough. It's been hard. It's been hard to just I am somebody that I do have a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a lot of thoughts, whether anybody's interested in them or not. I never really do it for that, but it's been it's been tough to try to navigate my channel. Um, the way I've been doing it is like, hey, I'm not saying a single word. I'm putting messages out there, using other audio and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And it's been it's cool at times. It's cool at times, and other times it's like, damn, I'd like to talk about this, but
Mm-hmm.
I said I was gonna remain silent. So yeah. But at the end of September, we're gonna go live for the third quarter live, and then we'll go live at the end of December. So to
Okay.
finish it off, which is right around the corner.
Yeah.
How's this year
It's
been treating you, Jen?
it's hey it's honestly it's a hand in my behind to me, but I'm still alive. And you know what? I seriously, it has been a tough year, but
Has
I've
it?
also had a lot of blessings, and I'm coming out of it in a way that I feel like kind of like I've been passed the baton in some form of the family. Like it was my turn to take care of everyone. I don't know if
Mm,
anyone can relate to that. You know, you sometimes feel like your mom or your grandma, your nana, is handling the family, and I felt like this year I had to step up and kind of hold everyone together and get everyone together. And I feel like blessed that I was able to do that and not completely fall apart. So it's been tough, but
okay.
it's all in all, it's been a blessed year. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I noticed something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
noticed something, man.
Okay.
I do. Shouts to everybody. Hey, UG. Shout outs to UG.
Yeah.
Um,
Good to see you.
I do. I notice every time, like at the end of the year, Jen. Okay,
Hmm.
just between you and I. No one else is listening to this.
Okay.
I notice at the end of the year, just go ask people. I'm not talking about people on YouTube, right?
Okay.
Just ask people. Ask them like, hey, how was this year for you? It's like everybody will say like, ah, it wasn't a good year for me. It wasn't a good year for me. It's like, oh, okay, okay. Then ask them the following year. Hey, how was this year for you? But always wait till the end of the year. Always wait
Okay.
to the end of the year or the very beginning of the new year, and then ask them about the previous year. And
Ah.
I started noticing this trend, right?
Hmm.
Started noticing this trend. It's like, damn. Sometimes people just keep themselves down.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just continually keep telling themselves that their life isn't good, and that not in the sense of like they're just sitting there just pouting like, oh man, my life sucks, my life isn't good, my life. But every December, ask them, hey, so now that this year is pretty much behind us, how was this year for you? I'll be real, man. It wasn't really a good year for me.
Yeah.
Or in January, hey, so kicking off a new year, man. How was last year for you? It just wasn't really a good year for me. And year after year, the same people keep on telling you that. And it's like,
You know what?
man, maybe you might want to try something new this year. And
Yeah.
when people do that, oh man, I don't do any of those, New Year resolutions as
Yes.
some say. It's like, no, but why don't you try something? If every single year is not a good year for you, you gotta do something different.
Let me ask you this, though. I have a
Yes.
follow up on that because this is something I've put into practice recently. Thank you, Richie. With people like that, do you limit the amount of your self that you give access to people like that?
Yeah, okay, so it's taken time. It's taken time.
Mhm.
I think I have grown a lot since my
Mhm.
time on YouTube. Um, when I first got on here back in 2020,
Mhm.
um, I was, damn, what the heck was I? 39.
Mhm.
Um, I I think I've grown a lot and built some really good relationships and have
Mhm.
really seen, you know, life in a different spectrum. And at first it was kind of like, hey, you know what, you gotta help people, and I'm just kind of like, I don't even really know what that means, but
Yeah.
you start seeing that, a lot of people don't even really want help. They just kind of want you to do stuff for them.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to announce that, hey, I'm here to help you, or hey, I'm like, no, you
Mhm.
help you. You know,
Yeah.
I'll help you. I'll help you if you are helping you. You got to help you first before
Mm,
you ask somebody to help you.
that's good.
So, and a lot of times it's really people just basically just saying, do it for me without saying the words, do
Yes.
it for me, you
Mhm.
know. Um, so yeah, I've learned to kind of, I don't want to say cut people off,
Mhm.
but just slowly just let
Mhm.
certain relationships fade away and be a little bit more distant. And um
Yeah.
you know now certain people know,
Mhm.
don't call
Yeah.
me,
Yeah. They
don't
know
don't
what it
call
is.
don't call me to ask, for
Mhm.
this or for that. Now they know eventually they'll come around like, okay, yeah, nah, don't call them, and
Right.
but I do kind of now limit myself and my time, because as you know, time is one of the things that you will never ever ever get back.
This is true.
So so if I'm gonna have a conversation, if I'm gonna be in cahoots with somebody, if I'm gonna, anything with somebody else,
Mhm.
it's it's not like, hey, what's in it for me, but it's got to be worth my time because I need to see results from you, you know. So
Mm,
so
that's
yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, I do kind of just like now, like, hey man, if life ain't good for you and I see you
mhm.
doing the
That's good.
same old things, there's that saying, Jen, there's that saying. Gosh, how's it go? It goes, if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always get what you always gotten.
That's the truth.
So, just repeating that cycle and just talking to people, and every time it's just a downer. Every
Yeah.
time it's just a downer. Every time it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't a good year for me, and all the bad things that they got to point out that happened in the year, and it's like, all right, cool, you know, and it's just like you talk to them again every time's a bad time, every time, you know, it's like,
Right?
you know what, man, you know what, God bless you, but yeah, I'm not gonna be hanging around with you too much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me, I'm kind of right there with you. I'm definitely, I wouldn't say, like you said, I don't feel like I cut people off. I just feel like I limit myself. And I'm determined to, our time is valuable as people. Like, our time is valuable. And where we spend that is an important choice that we should make every day. So if it's being used up and you know what I mean, you're left like, damn, I feel like every time I talk to that person or something, I'm drained. I'm going to have to excuse myself, and keep it pushing. So,
mm
yeah,
mm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
right. Remember, you guys are funny. But yeah, that's the announcement, guys. That's what we wanted to let you guys know, and definitely want people to be looking forward to January 2026 and what is to come. So I'm very happy to hear that the roundtable is right where it should be and it's stayed in the family. So
It's gonna ruffle a lot of feathers.
I can't wait.
Gonna ruffle a lot of feathers.
I can't wait.
I'm looking. Like as I said, my channel it's been somewhat cool. Doing it the way I've been doing it this year, but I'm kind of ready to get back to it. Um, I'm ready to get back to it, but I got a few more months to continue.
Yeah.
You know, I wanna stick to the commitment I made for this year for
Yeah.
2025.
You're a man of your word, huh? You can't, when you commit to something, I see that you have to do it. So,
Yeah, I mean, if I
mhm.
don't see a reason to break it other than just, hey, I don't want to, that's not a good enough reason. You know, there's got to be something major that is like, okay, if I continue down this route, this is gonna go really, really, really bad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back on my word. But there's a reason, there's something, there's danger up ahead
Yes,
if I don't change
yes.
lanes.
I feel you on that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Good to
Oh,
see.
Floyd, yes, I will be there. Okay, so I'm gonna be there. Um, uh, no, he said, Joel, you're gonna be at Ontario Car Show, Route 66, Saturday. Okay, I'll be there Friday night, and I'll be there Saturday during the day only because I will be at the Dodger game Saturday night. So
Okay.
if anybody's going to Dodgers Giants, the Giants are coming to town, man. We can't let them dudes come down here and what I mean, do what they do. Jen's a huge Dodger fan. I turned
Oh
her
my
into a
gosh.
Dodger
Yes.
fan. I'm telling you guys, man. So
Yeah.
for all you Giant fans,
Really
please
sick.
back her. She's over there in Salinas.
Yeah. Come at me. See what
So
happens.
I no, I'll Saturday night I'll be at Dodger Stadium. Hey, Jen, did I tell you what happened to me? Funny story, man. I know you. I don't know. You're probably trying to kick me off of here
No,
already, but
no, not at all. What happened?
uh, okay. So the last Dodger game I was supposed to go to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not all the times, but most of the time, I take the Metro link because you avoid traffic. It is it's great, man, for anybody. Or you know what? I shouldn't even announce that because then everybody's just start taking
Right.
the Metro link. No, don't take the Metro link. Leave the
A
Metro
bad
link,
idea.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I take the Metro link, right? It's great. It takes you to Union Station. At Union Station, you jump on the bus for free, right? As long as you
Oh
got
wow.
tickets to Dodger to the Dodger game from there, bam, they take you there. The bus has its own lane. You avoid all the traffic. It's great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This never happened to me. So I had Dodger tickets when I was going, and this is a few weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, 3 weeks ago, something like that. I was going to I was going to a metro link. The train breaks down.
No.
Yes. The
Oh,
train breaks down. Like it comes to a halt,
mm-hmm.
and it starts getting hot in there.
Oh
And then
no.
the announcement comes on. And then they're like, we're experiencing some mechanical difficulties. It will just be a minute. It's like, okay. And it starts getting hotter and hotter and hotter. And you can't hear you can't hear anything. Like no engine running, no AC. And like,
Yeah.
we're gonna need everybody to step off of the train while we get this resolved. So
Mm,
here comes somebody kicking everybody off the train,
mm-hmm.
right? So we're all getting off the train, and it's like, man. So we're like, hey, how much longer is it gonna be? I got no idea. I got no idea. That's the only answers we're getting. I got no idea. No idea. I ended up just Ubering home and sending the tickets to my homie, and he took his son, and the tickets weren't wasted.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah, but I was just like, I know I just gave it like a sweet little story, but it was a pretty big hassle. It was hot
oh
that day, like
man.
it was scorching, and we're just standing out there, just like on the sidewalk. It was
What a
scorching that
bummer.
day, and we waited for like a good 30 minutes,
Yeah, I
and I was
can't.
just like,
Mm-mm. I
I was
can't
just
do the
like,
heat like that. I start turning into a whole different person. I cannot handle the heat. And standing there,
it,
oh,
does it get that hot in Salinas?
not. I mean, for me, yesterday was really hot for this area. It got like, well, outside, I have this little thing sitting out there, said 85, but it felt like it was 95. It was so hot yesterday, but there was no, I don't know why, there was like no breeze or anything. So it just felt like we are cooking. But no, it
Mm,
normally doesn't get super hot. But when it does, my grandma always used to say it's always in the later, like October, September, October months is when it gets the hottest here. And there's always
mm,
just a few days in there that it's just miserable. And we're not accustomed to the heat in this area. We're kind of spoiled because we get the breeze from the ocean normally. And like if I got in my car right now, I could be on the beach in 12 minutes, 15
mm,
minutes. So
mm-hmm.
I'm pretty close to the ocean on this end of town. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Hey, Conejo, yeah, you know what, man? They owe me World Series tickets. Now I'm kind of like, should I take the train? I don't know. I'm looking forward to this Saturday's game, and now I'm just kind of like,
Hmm.
man, should I just drive and be in the madness? Because it's tough. Driving to Dodger Stadium, it's no. You know what? Let me rephrase that. Driving out of Dodger Stadium is tough.
Hmm.
Getting there, if you get there early enough,
Hmm.
it's a piece of cake. But getting out of there, that's the part where I'm like, I'll just take the train, man.
Um,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's so much traffic. And it's all little streets to get out of there. So
That would be tough. Yeah. I don't know. So that's I had my first experience before we wrap it up. I've never had to like, I'm pretty I don't really I don't get out a lot, but I'm starting to. I went to a
mm,
concert
mm,
and I feel super like grown up now. But I had to split early from the concert because my back was killing me. Like it I was not okay.
from
I
the
was like,
chair.
I have a back injury. And the
Okay.
day before the concert, we went out on a pontoon boat. I don't know what do you call him? The skip, the guy who drives it. I thought he was like
Mm,
in a race car the whole time. So he's driving this boat in Lake Tahoe, like we're hitting the there's like waves in the lake, kind of, but so hard for like 4 hours straight. The next day, I felt like I had just been beat up. My back was messed up, but I didn't want to miss out. We got tickets, and I'm like, I gotta go. So I went, got pictures there and everything, but I did leave early. But I had never in my lifetime called an Uber before. So I didn't know how to
Oh,
get
okay.
out of there. I didn't know how to get home. I had to call my daughter and be like, hey, how do I call an Uber? How do I get out
Uh-huh.
of here? It was a whole mess, but she ended up being able to get me an Uber from home to where I was at to get back to the Airbnb. But I was like, okay, I need to learn how to do these things and be a real grown up, because I had to get my daughter to help me out to get out of there. And that was kind of scary for a minute. It was kind of like, I don't know what to do. But it
What
was all good. Yeah.
what does don't kick us off yet, Jen. Don't kick
Okay.
us out yet.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I think we're just getting warmed up here.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see. Hey,
true.
shout outs to Beanloke and yes, I will be at that game. Conejo, I will be at that game. I'll be at the tailgating and all that stuff, man,
Right.
over there in Inglewood.
Right.
What does, since you say you don't get out a lot, Jen?
Mhm.
Okay, what does a
And then,
weekend with Jen Magana look like?
uh, probably so boring to you guys, honestly.
Enlighten us.
And you know what? I'm not even ashamed to say this. Like, most people would probably be like, "Oh my gosh, your life sucks." I I love my role as being the mom, the lady of the house. I fully
Okay.
embrace being able to make homemade meals,
Mhm.
make dinner, breakfast, lunch. Now, I'm not saying that happens every single day, but most days, yes. I enjoy making desserts. I enjoy catering to my loved ones and things they enjoy. My love language to my family is acts of service and taking care of them. And that fills my heart. I also love to have my praise and worship music blasting in the house. So it's always a good feeling. You know what I mean? I always feel like I'm in God's presence everywhere I go. So people can't help but feel good when they come in here. So yeah, that you're going to feel like a little piece of heaven if you step through that front door.
Okay. I'm not sure we really got down to it. I
Okay.
think we got a little okay. I
Okay.
think okay, I think we cracked the shell of the peanut, but I'm not sure we actually got to the actual
Okay.
peanut here. Okay, so basically you told me you like to cook. Well,
Yes, I like
and
to
bake.
cook.
Like you okay, you're a woman that loves the kitchen. That's great.
Yeah.
That no, I'm
Easy to
being
make.
honest.
Yes.
That is great.
Yes.
That's kind of looked down upon to a certain degree nowadays.
To some people,
Um,
yeah.
to some people, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, okay, okay, that's great. But you can't be okay. So if you cook breakfast and
Mhm.
you're done cooking breakfast, blasting, King of Kings, or Oceans,
Uh-huh.
or the cantinas, of worship music and everything.
Mhm.
Okay, breakfast is done.
Mhm.
You wash the dishes, you wash the pots, the pans, and everything. Do you immediately just start making lunch? I mean,
I normally
what
want to. Mhm.
what's going on? What's going on? Because Jan Magana stays indoors, So what's going on in between?
Yeah. So I normally plan it out like a day ahead of time. I try to.
Mhm.
On the weekends, it's normally, at least if it's a nice weekend, it's not raining, and it's not really raining around here yet. Try to grill. So at least one meal is cooked outdoors, right? So I do get outside, just outside my home, barely.
Got
But
it.
yeah,
Got it.
it is basically cooking. You clean up and prepare for the next meal. I'm doing laundry. I'm, helping take care of I have one kid that's still somewhat young, And then one of my grandchildren, I get to watch him pretty often. So he comes over and hangs out with me and cuddles with me. So um,
So do you guys watch shows, watch movies? Are you into any series out there that's out there? Do you look
okay,
forward to a show that comes on? Are you like, hey, look what time it is? Okay, it's time for our show or time for my show or
okay. I'm really embarrassed of this show, but I really do need to quit watching it because it's
oh
not
see, hey, now we're getting somewhere.
very,
Now everybody grab
very
the popcorn. Hey,
sanctified.
get ready to screen record this, everybody. Here we go.
It's not a very sanctified kind of thing. But my like guilty pleasure is 90 Day Fiance. It's a reality show. It's just
Okay.
these Americans that find, someone in a different country, fall in love, bring them back, and they've got 90 days to decide: are we getting hitched or are you going back? Because if you apply for a fiance visa, you only have 90 days to decide if you're getting married. You have to get married within that 90 days. And this show is like off the hook. I've gotten way too invested in these characters. As a matter of fact, at the concert, one of my highlights was seeing one of the former fiancés was there at the concert. She was handing out shots of tequila to people. So, but yeah, I like 90 Day Fiance, but I also watch uh,
Hang on,
360.
I got a question about 90 Day Fiance. So
Okay.
they get foreigners?
Yes.
They get foreigners for a
Mhm.
90-day visa to marry an American.
Yeah. So it normally what it does, it's so good. It's so good, but it's so bad. Hey, watch out.
Okay, I'm no, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the show.
Yeah,
just
I
laughing at the
know.
concept. So okay, so they get an American. Is it a dude or is it a girl?
Both.
They
And
get both.
yes, there's both. And it's normally it's, you can kind of see.
Is it a wealthy guy?
Not always. Not always.
Oh, they get okay.
Sometimes there's some that just you're like, how in the world did that even happen? Like I perplexed how
Oh,
that.
they'll go get somebody from the projects, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay, okay.
it,
And then they get some foreign chicks. They got all the parents over there dolling up their daughters and saying
oh
you
yeah,
gotta make this happen so you could take us all to
not even.
America.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not even. That's not even off track. Like the one from last week. That is literally what this guy went through. Like the girl took him back to where the mom lived. The whole family was there. Just I felt so bad for him. He was sweating. They were grilling him. Just what are your intentions? What are your. Poor dude. He was like, I think he really loves the girl too, but he was just like trying his best to get through that dinner, and they were on him. Yeah, it's like a big
Wow. Wow. Okay,
right?
okay. See, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I like
Okay.
it because they follow up with these people. There's like the series follows them, so it's so awful. 90 Day Fiance. Then after the 90 days is the next show of the same group of people showing like how are they adapting to their marriage, what's happening, what struggles have they found, what happened, what revelations have come out, what are they still together, what happened with that nosy sister-in-law. And it's just so good but so bad.
Does Donald Trump know about this show?
I have a feeling he
Oh,
does.
that is crazy. I never heard of this show. I didn't know
Are
that
you
something like that
serious?
existed. No, I
Oh
didn't know
my
something like that
gosh,
existed. I didn't
yes,
know something. They get a bunch of foreigners, and it's like, hey, you got a visa, so you could go ahead and marry an American. Now,
yes.
you guys go ahead and fight each other for his love or her love, so you guys could become an American citizen.
Oh yeah, and then at the end, oh my gosh, it's so good. At the end of the series, it's time for the reunion, right? So they get
Hmm.
all the 90-day fiance characters, and they sit them on a couch. It's like a U-shaped couch, and they're all staring at each other. And they make them watch clips of each other talking chisme about each one of them, and they gotta like hash it out. There was a heel thrown at one of them on the last one. I mean, it gets pretty good. It gets pretty spicy.
Okay, okay. We got somewhere. We got somewhere. We got
So when I'm
somewhere.
not
Okay.
watching that, I'm watching MASH, Three's Company.
Mm.
I'm sort of all over the place with the TV shows. I watch a lot of older, stuff that I was like sitting on the side of the couch when my dad had the TV on and watching. But that is my one guilty pleasure, like reality TV show.
Reality TV. There's only one reality TV show that I watch. Well, no, I two, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, Hell's Kitchen. I love Hell's
Okay.
Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
The other one, I don't know. I don't think I really watch it anymore. Because I don't really keep up with it. But if I ever catch it, I do, and that's The Ultimate Fighter.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
it's connected. It's connected to the UFC. They all fight for a contract. So
I've watched that before. Not like
yeah,
loyal watcher, but I've seen that one. Okay.
I used to be a loyal watcher to it, and then I just
Mhm.
kind of fell off, and then I would just catch it if I ever saw it on. But that's about the only reality TV I watch. But like you, there are older shows that I would watch. Like
Yeah.
maybe not that old, but I still watch The Simpsons. I do
Yeah.
watch rerun episodes of Two and a Half Men,
Me too. I
and
love that. Yeah.
King of Queens. I don't know why
Yes.
I do. I do like that show. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of things out there.
Right. Right. So if you like Two and a Half Men, because I watched that too, have
Mm.
you watched the new Netflix series with Charlie Sheen's life and Revelations?
Okay, all right. I started watching it, but no, I didn't. I didn't finish.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I started watching it um on Sunday,
Okay.
this past Sunday, but everybody was just, I was getting a lot of messages. People
Yeah.
were hitting me up, because of I had just done
Sure.
the boxing event.
Right.
So a lot of people kept messaging me and calling me on Instagram and hitting me up, which again, God bless everybody.
Yes.
Again, I had a great time. Shouts to everybody out there. I should give shout outs, man. Shout outs to my girl, Adriana Cadena.
Yes.
Um,
Oh my God.
I'm the one that got her there.
I
So
knew
give
it.
me
It had to
yes,
be. Yeah, I knew that had to be your connection there. She's
yeah,
beautiful voice. Yes. Oh my gosh.
yeah. She's just got a powerful voice.
Yes.
I told Mikey, I told Chicano too, but I said, hey, I can get her. I know her. I don't want to make it seem like her and I are best friends or anything,
Right.
but
Right.
I know her. I can call
Yes.
her up, but it's not like we talk all the time or anything. But I say
Mhm.
I could get her. So she was there. Casanova, my boy Casanova, Jaime, good dude right there. That dude, he's a big dude. He's a real professional fighter. Team Lobito was there. Everybody that showed up, man. Everybody that showed up there for me, showing me a lot of love and support,
Mhm.
and it was great. It was
Right.
good. I mean, there's things I can point out, like all the rush. I didn't really like, but
Mhm.
having a lot of people. And here's the thing, and I don't want to switch subjects, but now I'm getting all sentimental here. Um, it meant a lot to me where I just went ahead and I just threw it out there to a few people because it's not like you could invite everybody, right?
Mhm.
Like, well, at least that's what I was told. It's like, hey, you know what? Look, you just invite people that are on social media or professional fighters or
Mhm.
something of that sort, right? And I'm like, all right, let me see who I can get. and almost everybody that I invited showed up. And not only did they show up, but they showed up in like really full support. They didn't show up just to be there and just say like, all right, cool, all right, hey, cool, total truck, all right, thanks for
Right.
the invite. Now let me walk around and let me, chop it up with everybody and try to. I
Mhm.
mean,
So
of course, people
sincere.
had conversations. Of course, people went ahead, but so many people that were there just like
Mm-hmm.
pushing me forward and like, oh yeah, man, go, and I got dropped. I got knocked down, and I was just like, oh man, okay, you know, cool. Now I can get back up and still keep going. And after that, I get out the ring. I know this, Spencer. I like completely switched it. I do want to get back to what we were talking about, but
Yeah.
I just don't want this to go unnoticed.
Okay.
I get out of the ring. I get out of the ring, and so many people that came up to me and were just like, "Dog, you gotta get back in there, man. Just you do this, do that," and it was just, it was cool, man. It was cool. It was cool because almost all these people that I mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
I met them as total trucker,
Yeah.
because that was really the agreement.
Mm-hmm.
If you invite, and of course your family, I didn't meet my mom when I'm total trucker, but
Right. Right.
or who knows, maybe I did. I don't, memory's a little short. I
Right.
got hit in the head. I got hit in the head a few times, so I don't know. But just seeing how much they were really in support of me and lifting me up and pushing me, and it was cool. It meant something. So I don't want that to go unnoticed. And maybe I forget names, but it was it was great. It was great just having so many people just show up and really really rooting for me.
Yeah.
It was
That's
it
a
was
lot.
it was cool.
That's
Yeah,
speaks
it was cool.
about you as well. So
Some of these people I never met in person. Some of them I just knew them just like this on the screen, or
yeah,
they just follow me or something, and it was cool. So
that is cool.
yeah, but I'm sorry, I like completely diverted there. Where were we at, Jen?
Uh, where were we at?
Yeah, I'm
TV shows?
testing you to see
Or,
if
I
you're
know,
listening.
if I can remember. All right. We were talking about TV shows we watch still, right? Um,
Might have
some,
to go back on the chat.
right? Somebody they were asking you questions about your experience there. I think that's how you got into that. Let me see.
Mm, yeah, I know we were doing a few TV show talk, but
Hmm.
your mom looked familiar, Cholo. She lives out there by you, Conejo. She lives out in Moreno Valley, which is one of the reasons I really never get to see her.
Yeah,
I don't really get out to Moreno Valley much, man. So it was cool having her there.
yeah. I'm going way
But
back. I think I went too far back.
all right.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
Jen getting out of the house. Jen getting out
oh
of the
yeah.
house. Oh,
There you go.
yeah, Jen getting out of the house. All right. Gracias, Spanx.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Jen, so you watch shows.
Hmm. But
Um,
not a lot. I don't do a whole lot of TV.
what do you do then?
I'm normally busy going around the house, picking up after people, making sure things are getting done. Um,
If okay, let me ask you this, Jen. Would it bother you if you didn't really have anything to do? Like, let's say everybody picked up after themselves,
no, it wouldn't
and
bother
it's
me.
like, okay,
It wouldn't
okay.
bother
What would you do with your time? If everybody washed their dish,
me.
if everybody said like, ah, you know what, we're gonna cook for ourselves today, or we're gonna whatever it may be. Like,
Mhm.
what would Jen Magana do?
Honestly, I probably would have more time for myself to explore things that I enjoy.
Mm,
I really, You know what I
Which
mean?
is which is that you enjoy, which is
I enjoy nature. So like, I don't mean I'm gonna go hug a tree or nothing. I like to go, like, I would love to go on a hike. I would love to go hang out at Big Sur, go kick it in the water area out there. Anyone that knows the area knows how beautiful it is. I would love to start riding horses again. That is like my all-time, like, if I can get people in order here to pick up after themselves and maybe start doing a little of the cooking and stuff like that, I would love to start horseback riding again and do it like twice a week.
did I tell you I started horseback riding?
No. Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah. Want me to shoot you a few
I'm so
pictures?
jealous. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I started a horseback. I actually bought cowboy boots to horseback ride.
What brand did you get? Do you remember?
Exclusive right here on Convicted Hearts. We are just letting it all out, man. Oh, we are just letting it all out. I bought a pair of cowboy boots because the class wouldn't allow you to wear anything else. And I'm like, well, I mean, I got
Mhm.
steel toe work boots. I'm a trucker. They're like, no, no, no. You need cowboy boots just in case, it gets stuck and
And
the
it's
horse
good.
takes off. It doesn't
Yes.
drag you. And I'm like, oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I bought me some cowboy. I only wear them when I'm horseback riding or, when I want to feel like Clint Eastwood.
Okay, so now I know you're not pulling my leg because that is a fact. You have to wear these boots for that very reason. So your
I would
foot
never, I
can't
would
slip to the
never lie
stirrup.
about horseback riding.
Wow.
Yeah, no, yeah, I got into horseback riding.
I'm I'm flabbergasted. Really? Okay.
I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody. It is it is taxing on your body.
Yes.
It is. I'd never ridden a horse before.
Okay.
It does beat you up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a smooth ride where you get off and it's like, all right, cool. That
Right.
now when I watch, westerns or something and they're running with the horse and everything, I'm like, dang, that because you get off that horse and you're sore.
Oh yeah.
If you're not constantly doing it over and over and over,
Mm-hmm.
my legs were sore, my back was sore. It's like, wow, it's a
Yeah.
little bit of a workout.
Oh yeah. You're gonna feel it. It
Yes.
is a workout.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
Now I did stop, but I do want to pick it up. I'll probably write off the rest of this year and then pick it up again in the beginning of the year. But yeah, I had a few classes.
I am so proud of you. That's awesome.
I,
Okay.
I, I got my cowboy boots from Pastor David. He
Okay.
sells cowboy boots. I could show them to you.
I would love to see them.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
All right, you guys can still hear me
Oh my
because I'm
gosh.
wearing
You
the
guys,
headset.
I'm
Let,
so impressed, you guys.
let me get my cowboy boots here. That's right. Cowboy locals forever.
Right? They want to know if you're riding with your Cortezes on.
I would. I
You would
would,
have,
but
huh?
no, they don't allow it.
Right.
See? Look.
Oh, those are nice. Okay. Oh, with the
Look,
cross even.
they got dirt on them.
Yes. Okay. Are
They've
those
been used.
Justin's? Am I seeing a Justin boot? Yes.
I don't know anything about boots.
I think
So
they
if you guys are asking me all these kind of questions, the answer is maybe.
are a nice square toed. Yeah, those are nice. And if you guys
Yeah.
don't know, boots can get pretty pricey. They're like very important to have. I like those. And
Yeah.
I
Shout outs to Pastor David from House of Rest Church. He's the one that
yeah,
hooked it up. He
shout
sell
out.
he sells boots. He sells
Really?
boots. Yes.
That's good to know. I did not
He's
know that.
Yeah, he sells
Wow.
boots. So
Okay.
I only wear them when I ride. That is it. So they've been sitting for a minute. I stopped riding. I think the last time last time I was on a horse was in June.
Okay.
June. I took a few
Not long
classes.
ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I liked
That
it.
is
So
so cool. Okay. I love it. I love that for you. I'm so jealous now. Now I have to. I have to get back on the
I,
horse.
I
Okay.
I'm telling everybody. I
You're
just
inspiring me right now. Yeah.
yeah. I
Check
was
you
hey
out.
I. I just thought it looked so. I thought it just looked so cool.
Hmm.
People riding horses, right?
Right.
And I'm like, okay, am I ever gonna use that? I don't know. You know,
Right.
if the
Right.
apocalypse happens and we have to start riding horses again or something, right? But I was just like,
Hmm.
I'd like to know how to handle a horse,
Yeah.
and I looked for classes. I found one, and it's like, yeah, shoot down. We'll see. I'm like, okay, I don't know anything about horses, and they're like, okay, and
Hmm.
there's some pretty crazy animals, and
Yeah.
took a few classes. After the first one, I was like, all right, cool. When can we do this again? They're like, come back again. But yeah, I keep myself in pretty. I keep myself in pretty decent shape.
Yeah.
I came back kind of beat up. I was like, damn, riding a horse, like, man, it takes it out of you.
It does, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It does. You use
yeah.
muscles that you would not even think about using, but yeah, you really do. Okay.
You know what, Conejo? I don't know if I should put. You know what? I'm gonna send the pictures to Jen, and
I
she'll
gotta
do
see
what
it.
she does
Yeah.
with them. Okay, she'll do what she
I'm
do.
super
I have to.
impressed.
You it look. It's a class. You have to wear a helmet.
Yes.
Yeah,
They make you.
you have to wear a helmet.
Mhm.
It's not like you could just go there and make your horse get up and take your hat off and yeehaw or
Yeah,
anything like
you're not
that. It's
you're
like
not doing
no,
any trick riding on
no,
when
no,
you're
no,
taking
no.
classes. They make you I'm sure even sign a waiver on some of them. Like
Yeah,
if
I had to sign a waiver. Hey, Spanx. As a matter of fact, homie, right there on the east side of Montebello, there's a horse trail right there. Yes, I remember right there, right by the riverbed. Yes, there's a horse trail right there. Going all the way up, even past Grant Ray Park, going all the way down right by the riverbed, right by the wash. Yeah, people ride horses right there, and that's in the city. That's in
wow,
the city, but it's like right by the riverbed. And I never thought of it. It never crossed my mind to just, I
mhm.
don't know, earlier this year.
That is so cool. I love that.
So yeah, it
See?
was cool.
Yeah, I'm right. I love to hear it. I can't wait to see the picture.
So
Right?
here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna send those photos to Jen, and then knowing her, she's probably gonna charge for
Mhm.
you guys to see it. So Jen, don't let up on this one. You could make some money here, girl.
Okay. And if
Don't
you
let
guys
up.
want it signed, it's gonna
Members
be a little
only,
extra.
something.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Whenever you want to ride, let me know. Oh, Spanx, don't tell me. Are you riding, Spanx? Are you
What?
riding right there on the horse trail, dog? Right there, right by the wash.
Mm-mm.
He's from Beautiful Mountain, so he knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
It
Oh, okay.
goes right down the
Got it.
riverbed.
Mm-hmm.
We have close friends that
Mm.
have horses there. Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
Oh, hook it up. Yeah. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
Nothing
Yeah.
like a good, peaceful horse ride. Yeah. Okay.
It's not. I'm not that comfortable where it's peaceful for me.
Okay.
It's not peaceful for me, and not
Not
yet.
yet.
I'm
Okay.
not
Not
that
yet.
comfortable.
But
Not
okay.
yet. It's still a little stressful. It's still
Yeah.
a little bit like I want to make do everything right,
Mhm.
and you're dealing
Yeah.
with an animal. You're
Oh,
dealing with
yeah.
an animal.
A
So
wild.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
If this
Animal.
if homeboy gets out of control, it's like dang. It's
Yes.
at least with like a motorcycle or something, you could fall or anything of that sort. But there, the bike is down.
Yeah,
You
there's an
know,
off
if
switch.
if you're hurt, you're hurt. You're injured, you're injured, but the bike is down. Here, if you're hurt, you're injured, and that horse is going wild. It could, it could take you out.
That's a good point to make because
You
you
know,
never know sometimes. And they are, like you said, they're wild or they're alive. They're animals. You never know what horses sometimes can be spooked by certain noise or another animal, or you always have to be aware of your surroundings too. So
next time I go to class, I'm probably gonna go strapped, man, just in case homeboy starts tripping. I didn't think about that, but I have seen the show Yellowstone when they killed that horse, killed that one dude. It
oh
wasn't
my
right. He didn't
god,
have that coming. So
that's not cool. Yeah, I hate to see that. All right. Well, this was a great conversation. I appreciate you sharing that with me too. I'm gonna be determined to get back on the horse now. I've got to do it. Got
yeah,
to.
so I mean, basically, we just came on here to announce that the roundtable will be back January of 2026.
Yes, on Cholo Trucker
Uh,
channel.
on my channel on Cholo Trucker, we'll be back. We'll get it back. Um, I don't, I can't give any details right now because right now I'm kind of still still going around in my head of like, is it gonna be on Tuesdays or will it be on another day? Maybe it'll float around. I don't know. One thing I did like that you did, Jen,
Mm-hmm.
is every other week. I
Mm,
think I think that's probably the better way to go so it's not too taxing
yeah.
on on everybody's time.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself a little bit of time to breathe. So as of right now, all I can tell everybody, and I can't even tell you guys when in January. I'm just saying January. Um, but one thing I will say, one thing that I probably will rip off from Jen is every other week. I just so it won't be so taxing because it
Yes.
just it is on your mind like, okay, I got to be home on time, I got to do this. It's
Yeah.
so maybe every other week is probably the way it's going to go. As far as what day of the week, I don't know yet, but we'll definitely we'll make it happen. So
Right. That sounds good. Yeah. My respects to you for that. That's looking forward to it. So you guys, thank you for tuning in, tapping in. You guys now know the roundtable will be back January 2026 on Cholo Trucker channel. And just make sure you guys hang tight, wait for it. Maybe drops your recommendations, what you want to hear him discuss and yell at you guys about. And we'll see.
not that it means anything because I'm a
Right. I mean, he's not going
dictator.
to care anyways, but just, just kidding.
I'm messing around. I'm messing around. And I
All
do
right.
want to say I am going live on Cholo Trucker at the end of this month. So
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to continue. I want to make something clear as well.
Mhm.
The workout videos that I drop every Friday, that was not in preparation for the fights that we had over the weekend. I
You've been doing that. Yeah.
ran yeah, I've been doing those.
Hmm.
So some people got at me like, "Oh man, you're preparing for this Saturday, which was this past Saturday." It's like, no, I've just
Hmm.
yeah, I've been doing it. I remember I had that conversation with you, sister,
Yeah.
before I
Coming.
decided
Yeah.
to start doing those workout videos. So for those that think that I was just doing it, no, there is going to be a workout video that drops this Friday all the way to the end of the year. So
All right. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. Okay, guys. Everyone, stay tuned for that. Love and blessings. Thank you again, brother. It's so good to sit and chat with you and learn something new about you. I'll be waiting for the horse photo to come through, and you guys can get at me for prices if you would like a signature autograph. It'll be 25 extra, but message me. We'll make it happen.
Jen, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure, sister. I always feel like you and we always have a good conversation, and we just shoot off right off the hip. We didn't really have anything planned, so I
I,
always enjoyed the conversation with you, girl.
Me too. It's a blessing. So have a good one and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, guys. See you later. Buenas noches, everyone.